When it comes to celebrity couplings, trying to keep track of who is and isn't together could almost be a full-time job. And when folks try to keep things on the DL, it's even harder to sleuth things out. But I'm here today to update you on the shy folks that are still going strong. When Emma Stone thanked Dave McCary in her Oscars speech earlier this year, I can't be the only person who actually forgot she was married for a minute. My brain needed a moment to figure out who he was and how they'd met. Turns out when Emma Stone appeared on SNL for the third time back in 2016, like remember when she delivered one of her most memorable performances in the Wells for Boys sketch, the Fisher-Price commercial parody about plastic toy wells parents can purchase for their sensitive sons? Well, according to People, it was during the filming of this particular sketch that Stone met McCary, who had been working as a segment director for the show since 2013. Now, since then, the two have kept relatively quiet on their relationship. However, in January 2019, they made their public debut as a couple at the SAG Awards and then announced their engagement in December of that year. They've also since welcomed a daughter, Louise, which, oh, so cute. To all the folks out there still trying to figure out exactly how they're going to win Margot Robbie's heart, I got some bad news for you. You might not know it from the way she tends to walk the red carpet alone, but she's taken. She married Tom Ackerley in 2016. Turns out the duo were roommates before they dated, and they married in a surprise ceremony. And you're not going to find a lot of photos of him on her Insta, although they have worked together, but they remain relatively private about their relationship since tying the knot. I know in January of 2022, Margot posted a rare photo of them together, and the internet erupted with joy. Oscar-nominated actress Carey Mulligan and Mumford & Sons frontman Marcus Mumford have a bond that goes all the way back to childhood. They reportedly first met at a Christian youth camp as preteens and stayed in touch as pen pals, then reconnected as adults and soon started dating. They got engaged just 5 months later and then wed on a farm in Somerset, England in 2012. Aww, talk about meant to be. Other than that, they prefer to keep their relationship out of the public eye. Mulligan said in an interview that Marcus is the only thing that's mine that I can keep totally away, so I try to. Hey, I don't blame her. And now they have 3 kids together. Rose Byrne and Bobby Cannavale are both instantly recognizable faces, just not ones that you typically see side by side. Rose is best known for her comedic work in films like Bridesmaids, Neighbors, as well as the Insidious franchise, whereas Bobby has earned attention for his roles in various dramas, Boardwalk Empire, Vinyl, Mr. Robot, but he's no stranger to comedy. The pair remains relatively mum when it comes to sharing their personal lives, and they didn't publicly confirm reports of their first child at first. Now we all know. And I believe they had their second child in 2017, and yes, they might not be as secretive or camera shy as some of the other couples I'm talking about today. They definitely fly under the radar, generally keeping their relationship and family out of the spotlight more than most, which I totally respect. Few leading men out there can compete with Joseph Gordon-Levitt in terms of sheer likability. Now unfortunately, he's off the market. Not that you'd be able to tell from his red carpet appearances. He married his partner Tasha McCauley in 2014, and they've since welcomed 2 kids into the world. Now if her name doesn't ring any bells, it's because she's not in the film or television industry. She's a hugely successful tech and business entrepreneur. Like, who has time for snapping pics together when you're conquering the world like these two are? Considering that both Leighton Meester and Adam Brody ruled teen television in the 2000s, they're basically the perfect match made in CW heaven. The Gossip Girl star and the OC actor first met at Cantor's Deli in LA, and after tying the knot in 2014, they welcomed their daughter Arlo the following year. What did the wedding look like? I'd love to tell ya, but like 99.99% of the world's population, I have no clue. But hey, I totally respect their wish to keep it intimate and untainted by the court of public opinion. And really, private is how these two have always done it. In 2020, Leighton gave birth to the couple's second child, a son whose name they have yet to reveal, which is another thing I have to applaud them for. Keeping a kiddo's name private in today's digital age is one of the smartest things anybody can do, celebrity or not. How Daniel Craig and Rachel Weisz, 2 big-name celebrities, have managed to avoid sharing the spotlight is a skill I will always applaud. He's James Bond, and she's been in stuff like The Favorite, The Mummy, About a Boy. Avoiding appearing on camera together must be like a full-time scheduling situation. They were married in 2011 and in 2018 welcomed a kiddo. They were friends long before becoming a couple though, with romance sparking up on the set of Dreamhouse, where they co-starred together. Now despite the obvious overlap, they don't like to talk about work at home or vice versa, and they've made that very clear in interviews, which once again, I respect. Apart from the occasional red carpet though, they tend to keep to themselves. Rachel mentioned in an interview that she keeps their relationship under wraps because of Craig's superstar status. She said it would be a betrayal. You have to protect your marriage. Jodie Foster has been married for almost a decade, but she has been very coy about her relationship with Alexandra Hedison. The Oscar-winning actress and the photographer and director have released pretty much no details or photos of their top-secret 2014 wedding, and only occasionally attend red carpet events with one another. This is why Jodie's public display of affection at the 2021 Golden Globes came as a delightful shock to many after she kissed her wife while accepting the award for Best Supporting Actress, which It was so cute. I know I was texting friends that night being like, aww. He might be one of the biggest heartthrobs in Hollywood, but Ryan Gosling tends to be a bit of an enigma when it comes to his personal life, and his hyper-secretive relationship only adds to this aura of mystery. Now, thankfully, when it comes to his partner Eva Mendes, he seems to have found his perfect match and equal. The two have been dating since 2011, when they co-starred in The Place Beyond the Pines, and now have 2 daughters together. Despite their commitment to keeping their relationship private, Mendes has gone on record saying that she would work with her husband again in a heartbeat. Now, pics of the two together might be few and far between, but the depth of their love is evident, even if it's not always on the red carpet. Jesse Plemons and Kirsten Dunst certainly did a great job playing a dysfunctional couple on the 2nd season of Fargo, and so few even consider the two of them getting together in real life. Seriously, ask around and see. These two have kept things so private that a lot about their relationship has been left to speculation. Despite keeping the joint public appearances well below the celebrity average, they always do say the sweetest things about one another in interviews. During a June of 2017 appearance on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, Kirsten opened up about her engagement. She's like, I gotta keep things private a little bit. We got together a year after meeting and we became really good friends first. In May of 2018, the private pair welcomed a son, and they secretly tied the knot in Jamaica in 2022. And that's it for me once again, folks. I've been Alexa, your resident emo girly, and if you learned anything from my ramblings today, could you help us out by giving this video some love, please? Cheers, folks. See y'all next time.